representing the legendary Al Davis, and the team's will to just win, baby. The torch is lit before every game inside of Allegiant Stadium, as these fans hope it indeed drives their Raiders to victory in Vegas.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And away we go at Allegiant Stadium. Devin Duvernay to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So out head the Raiders for their first possession. Bringing them out, the Rookie of the Year runner-up from last season. Here is Tyler Shuck.
This is an instance where we got a good offense, really good offense, but it's running up against a great defense. And for all the success they've had moving the ball this year, they know this will be their stiffest test yet.
And the stop is made. First down coming up. It's a gain of 11. So after their first offensive snap, we'll have a break in the action. One of the linemen in need of some attention from the trainers. Going to the ground again on first. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Former first-rounder Devin Bush making the play.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They send a receiver in motion right. Here's Shuck on second. Throw right side. Dell has it. And he's going to be dropped quickly after making that catch. Being limited to a couple.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver. On a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Shuck looking to pass here. Gets this one away in the nick of time, but the defense still quick enough to alter that throw. It's incomplete, and now it's 4th down. The Raiders bringing out the punting unit. And this will put an end to the drive after it's stalled out. Fields this at the 19. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at the Raiders' 43-yard line.
First and 10 from the 43. They run it with Saquon Barkley. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them the loss. First play of the game. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
And he can't get the touchdown, Brock, but plenty of yardage. He goes out down near the 10. A massive gain on that humble screen pass. 35 yards.
And the Rams' first down.
From the red zone now. And there it is. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Colston Loveland. Number 5 for him this season.
Chris Boswell on for the
Well, this hasn't been the case often enough this season, Brock, and you can tell by the way they're celebrating. These guys grateful to go against that trend here, cash in on their opening possession.
Yep, long overdue as they try climbing out of the basement of the lowest-ranked offenses in the league. That's how you do it. Slow starts have plagued them, but not on that drive.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Here's Duvernay on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Raiders send Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. And he's been carrying a great campaign now into the heart of this season. He's sitting top 5 in rushing yardage. I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Second and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Again, it's Gibbs. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on 2nd down. 3rd down, they need 7.
4. Makes it 3rd and 7.
Now Shuck to throw. This is caught. That's Bowers working downfield. And a big chunk picked up on that play. Over 20, and it gets him the first. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only a couple yards there, and now it's 3rd and 7.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
To the air on 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 28. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
That's good for a Las Vegas 1st down.
Send one of the tight ends in motion right. Here's a counter give to Gibbs. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Wrapped up on that play by big Quentin Williams.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up a defense. Keep working on them, keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. A handoff here for Gibbs on his own read. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Like the drive they're putting together here, partner. This is the 9th play event as they get set for 3rd and 6. Shuck's going to throw here. Hits him on the out route. He's going to be forced out there. Play gains about 7. And that sets up a Raiders 1st down.
That's another Las Vegas 1st down. 1st and 10.
Working inside the red zone. Throwing the out route complete. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Great start on that 1st down. Only need 2 here on 2nd.
At the Rams' 10-yard line.
And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the 1st quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. We're back and excited to start this 2nd quarter. You excited? We're excited. Raiders in a nice spot here to put up some points. Gibbs now from the gun. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Rams going nickel here on 3rd down. Shuck. Nowhere to go with it. He's planted. They got him at the 16. Max Crosby. And that's going to bring up 4th and 8.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with the quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
Elliott connects there. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx them.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Here's Cavante Turpin on the return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Rams and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And they haven't been shy about looking his way in the passing game, have they? You can see that so far this season, he's currently leading all running backs in receiving yards. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Jukes away from one. And he comes through big here. 9 yards and second down.
The cool thing about a drive starting to run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
On second down, here's Barkley. Oh, they get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. And this is going to be Raiders football.
Sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on second down.
So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. Take that fumble away. The officials overturn the call and say he was down. Mendoza, 3rd and short. It's a screen to Barkley. He stops here, gain of about 7. And that's going to set up a Rams first down. Well, I know it says running back on the roster, Brock, but this guy's having a pretty great start catching the football instead.
It's what the best of them do. I mean, look around the league. These running backs want to get paid, right? They want theirs. Well, catch a ball like this, and trust me, you'll get yours.
Throw left side is hauled in by Loveland. And give him about 4, nothing beyond the catch. That hit got there quickly. Got 4 on the completion, so still 6 ahead of him on second down. It's Mendoza. That's McLaurin with a catch out left. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. 3rd down now after that last completion. Lost him a bunch. Mendoza working. Look at that power. Deep left side. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it. Knocked it away, forcing 4th down. The Rams are set to punt. Scary sight deep. It's Devin Duvernay waiting for it. And he's got this fair catch right along the 12-yard line. Out comes Las Vegas on offense. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. On first down, it's Gibbs. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Throwing, Chuck. Yeah, the defensive pressure messes up that release. Pass falls to the ground. It is incomplete. It's 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Chuck to throw. Middle of the field, taken in by Judy. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker, 4th down. So they bring Tress Way back out there for another punt. Collects this at the 32. The Rams and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. This winning streak has been impressive for him. 6 games now, and they lead so far here. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. This is Mendoza. This is on target to Christian Watson. And they get this down to the 44 before he stops. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense.
1st down, Rams.
1st down, a run with Barkley. They'll cobble together a yard there. Dexter Lawrence on the tackle.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line.
And we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More from Allegiant Stadium coming up. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's the snap to Mendoza. Complete, it's McLaurin. And he can't get there, but what a gain. Down to the goal line, he's pushed out just a couple yards short. Just need 2 more yards that they couldn't get on that last play. Here's 1st and goal. Barkley has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2. Well, you taught me, Brock, sometimes it works, and sometimes, like there, almost nothing from them as they just run it right into the teeth of that blitz.
Yeah, the thing, too, about that success is get ready to see more blitzes. The coordinators love to dial it up.
He gets it again. And this won't get anywhere either. The front held up. The timeout taken by Vegas. That's it, 2nd. They've been kept down so far. Need to find a couple more yards here on 3rd and goal. Mendoza now. And with just one hand, he makes the grab. That's a touchdown.
Touchdown.
Boswell to add the PAT.
Boswell on for the point after.
Sent right down the middle and good. And lead up to a much more comfortable 11 points now.
Raiders 3. Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Vegas offense getting set for another drive now. It's a 14-3 ball game as they take over following the score. To throw, Shuck. He's hit and taken down. They got him at the 18. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18. Trying again following the sack. Shuck. Dell with the grab. Has a little bit up to the 21. That's Caden Ellis on that stop. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. Rams add a man to the secondary. 3rd down. Back to throw. Shuck. And a repeat target does not mean a repeat catch. The defense keeping an eye on him after that last play, and the hit breaks it up. It's 4th down. Press away on the punt. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Out come the Rams on offense. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. Mendoza. And that hit pops the catch free. That's incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Coming off a touchdown on their previous drive, you can almost feel the urgency up here, Brock. They want to add more.
Yeah, urgency and aggressiveness. Those are kind of the ingredients in the recipe for this offense, and certainly their success today.
Mendoza on 2nd. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And he's tackled for no gain.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Escapes the pocket. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down. They'll send Logan Cook out again for the punt. Back deep is Duvernay. And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line. The Raiders offense headed out just before the break. They could use something to trim that deficit and enough time left to maybe get this near field goal range. Shuck looking to pass here. That's completed right side. And a stop is made downfield after a gain of about 18. And it is first down Las Vegas.
18.
Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts.
First and 10 at the 38-yard
Pistol snap here to Shuck. And this is going to wind up incomplete. Second down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's second and 10. Shuck's going to throw here. He's under pressure, and he's not going to get away. They take him down at the 30. And that is now 2 for him, and we're not even at halftime. Let's see what they went with on third down. Well, last play didn't work out too well. Looks like they're going ground game now. Wow, not a chance at all as he is met at the line on this one. That's going to be fourth and very long. So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hansen. Scott?
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. Our trip around the NFL starts now. In the Big Easy, the Saints at home to take on the Pittsburgh Steelers. And here's the speedster, Xavier Worthy. He's one of the 4 verticals on this route, and it's a deep shot. They connect. 80 yards on the catch and run for the touchdown. The Steelers won the first ever game in Dublin last year. They win the first ever game in Paris here. Next up, let's check on the Cowboys and Eagles up at the Link in Philly. And it's the always dangerous Kyler Murray. He's looking to throw, but decides I can do it myself, and he was right. 22 yards, scramble, touchdown. The Eagles will not finish the year winless. Congratulations to them and their fans. It was quite a wait, but they get their first win. Lastly, let's check out our impact player from Week 7. Hope you have him in your fantasy lineup because it's this man. And it's the veteran Jonnu Smith. He's so good working down the field, hauls this one in stride. It's a 48-yard touchdown. The Cardinals up their record to 5-2 as they get the victory here. With that, a look at the rest of the action going on. Remember, bye weeks are in play, so the schedule a little lighter than it's been in weeks past. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward. As we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
As always, big thanks to our guy Scott Hansen and everyone down in Orlando. We're back looking at a 2-score game here, Brock, as our third quarter gets underway. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Turpin with a return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Rams and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And you can see he's done his part on offense this season, sitting second right now in the league in rushing touchdowns. Now Mendoza buys time, rolling right. Throws this one deep down the right side. And the defense coming out firing here to start this second half, partner. Good hit there to break up what would have been a catch. It's second down. Here's Mendoza. Looking long again. And that one looked like an interception for a second. Instead, it's incomplete. Defender couldn't hang on to it. Third down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Third and long for him here. And is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to fourth down. The Rams are set to punt. And that fair catch corralled just beyond the 25-yard line. The Raiders and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. And the running lanes, and they've been hazardous. Not quite the decorated collection of highlights from him that we're going to look at here. Those big plays, the explosive runs where he leads an offense, just haven't been there for him in this one. Fights his way through a tackle. Now we see he's in some pain after making that tackle. Team personnel out now to take a look at him. Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Judy will go in motion right. Handoff on 2nd and short. He's tackled after a gain of about 13, and that is good for a Raiders first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, he got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Handoff to Gibbs from the gun. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Julian Love bringing that one to an end. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. There's the hit. Second force him out of play with a gain of about 12. And that sets up a Raiders first down.
And the Raider first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Off the play action. Chuck. To the right and pulled in by Judy. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Looked like a first for a moment, but still a couple of inches left to go. 2nd down.
Yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 31-yard line.
And the Russians going to win this rep. They get to him. Greg Russo matching last week's effort with that sack. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Man in motion here. Throw here, 3rd down. They set up the screen. It's Judy. And this is not going to be enough to avoid the 4th down. Brock stopped after a gain of 9 on that completion. Jake Elliott on now to attempt this field goal. Needs a good amount here, too. 51 yards away. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. And they hold the lead, but looking at how their recent series have gone, you gotta wonder if they're going to be able to hang on to it. Haven't been able to score and help put this game away, and that is leaving the window open. They'll start this one out with Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. That right there, exactly the type of havoc that a well-designed blitz can cause, Brock. Everyone's so busy picking up their rushers. That D tackle cleaned up.
Sure did. He gets his one-on-one. He shocks him with those heavy hands, knocks off that blocker, and knocked down that runner.
They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. Mendoza working. Vacates quickly left side. That's caught. It's McLaurin downfield. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up. All right, we see he's a little worse for wear after delivering that throw. Gonna have to take a few moments as they come out to look at him. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he gets home. Touchdown Rams. Saquon Barkley, his 80th career touchdown. Boswell to add the PAT. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And lead grows by 1.
Raiders 6. First Boswell set to kick off.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Here's Duvernay on the return. Mismanages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. The Raiders have their offense back out there. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
You know, Kay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. Here's Shuck on second down. There's Gibbs, back-to-back catches for him. And he's going to be dropped quickly after making that catch. Being limited to a couple.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
They'll throw, third and long. Catch made left side by Judy. And he's not going to make it. They stop him short, so expect a punt coming up here on fourth down. Las Vegas sends out the punt team. It'll be Tress Way doing the honors. Takes this in at the 25. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Rams and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has it with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. First and 10 from the 32. Barkley trying this up the gut. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6. Play action now with Jones. Looking to his fullback now. He's going to be taken down here, but not before the play gets him 12 big yards and a first down.
Complete to number 44.
Time runs out before we can get another snap here in this third quarter. The Rams up by a couple of scores as we look ahead to the fourth. And Brock, they are in control of that football. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Working on second down. Jones. Look at that power. Deep left side. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. Third down coming up.
This is where I would just love to be in the head of these play callers. Because, you know, you got a nice lead, but this game's far from over. But you still want to be in attack mode. You want to be aggressive. I'd be real careful throwing into coverage.
Throw left side is hauled in by Loveland. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be fourth and maybe a yard. Punt team unit out now. Logan Cook, the one to kick it away. And oh, just a hair too much on that kick. The punt lands in the end zone. This one's coming out to the 20. The Raiders readying for their next possession. As we get a look at the teams they'll get ready for the next few weeks. They're at the Jets. Then they're at the 49ers. And then they'll be back in their own building to take on the Seahawks. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be second and 12. Chuck to throw. Screen here for Gibbs. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
So the frustration spilling over a little bit on that play, Brock, choosing to just get rid of it, even though we did have a receiver in the area.
Yeah, I think that's right. You know, I'll co-sign on that. Frustrating. It's just been that kind of ball game, just not in any rhythm. Really, the defense dictating so much.
Big gain downfield. And they're staying out there. They had to go for that one, Brock, and they find a way to convert. After that fourth down exceeded expectations, look at this, some excitement as they come up to the line. It's first and 10. Back to throw. Shot. Catch made by Austin. And he's going to get about 3 here, almost all of it on the catch. The defense was there immediately. Picked up a few on that first down play, so now we've got 2nd and 7.
At the Rams' 35-yard line.
Now Shuck to throw. And that's nearly intercepted, but couldn't hang on. Just a harmless incompletion. It's 3rd down.
Malik Hooker on the coverage.
Motion man is the tight end. He's going left. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
Desperation time here. It's complete. This is Bowers. And that's definitely going to do it. It's a 19-yard response facing that 4th down and keeps this drive going. 1st and 10 here for Shuck. And after that last connection, approaching 1,500 passing yards on the season.
1st and 10
in the red zone now.
16-yard line.
Hits him on the in route. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Up the gut they go with Gibbs. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown Raiders. Jahmyr Gibbs, the 6th that he has run in this year. And it's up and good, and they've moved back within a possession here in this 4th quarter.
Score, Rams 21, Raiders 13.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Turpin with a return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Rams headed out. And this really looks like a whole different ball game after that touchdown, doesn't it? They really need to go on a drive here. L.A. bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too. 1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. At the 21.
To throw, here's Jones. It's cut right side by Watson. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a big game for the Rams. 32 yards.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man... He could transform a short completion into a big play.
They give to Barkley, left side. Has a lane inside the 35. And he's finally stopped right at the start of that red zone, down at the 20. Offense is set, 1st and 10.
A gain of 26 yards. 1st down, Rams.
They go to Barkley again. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Now after the play, we see tight end Colston Loveland in a little bit of distress. Timeout's called so they can take a look. Jones to throw on 2nd down. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Now Jones. It's a screen to Barkley. And he's going to be taken down well short of the marker. Give him, looks like just about 3 on that completion. That brings up fourth down. So here's Chris Boswell in a high-pressure spot. He's looking 34 yards here down the middle. Boswell able to knock it through. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
Best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. And Kubiak getting his Raiders ready for their upcoming possession. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. And we'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Contact is there, and that's going to break up the catch. Incomplete pass. First play of the drive, Brock. You always tell me that's always the start of a new battle. Defense wins round 1 in this series.
Yeah, and this next down kind of sets the table, right?
Yeah.
You got to now put yourself in a manageable third down after lack of execution on first.
Finds a seam down the middle. There's his stop. Damage finally comes to an end after a 17-yard pickup. And it is first down, Las Vegas.
And the Raiders first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
To throw, Shuck. This ball's cut by Bowers. And he has a gain of 4 on the run, which runs us up to the 2-minute warning. Got 4 on the completion, so still 6 ahead of him on second down. Shuck. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. The LSU rookie with the pick.
I think this guy is dispelling one of those narratives out there. You know what that is. The DBs are simply receivers that can't catch. You throw it this guy's way, he's bringing it in.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. First and 10. They go with Barkley here. Well, this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts.
Brings up second and 12 at the 34-yard line.
The first carry here for Tony Pollard. And he can't escape, Brock. They lose yards, but defensively, no timeouts left to stop the clock and take advantage. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Punt team on the field. Fair catch made a little beyond the 20-yard line. Now the Raider offense headed back to the field. And this group feeling a little urgency to make the most of this one, Brock, after they threw that interception the last time out.
Yeah, we know there's no more predictive stat in the NFL than giving the ball away. Now, we walk that fine line as a quarterback. You can't play timid and scared to make a mistake, but you know you can't put the ball again in the other team's hands.
Brings up second and 2.
And he's going to spike it with exactly 40 seconds left on the clock. Third and just 2 to go. Now to throw. And this one falls to the turf. He wasn't able to hang on through all that contact, and we've got fourth down.
As quarterback in these situations, you know you don't have much margin and you don't have much time. So that means every once in a while you're going to make some throws, put your guys in harm's way that you otherwise would not. You can apologize after.
They are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
They're going to pass it here. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. Working fast as that clock ticks down.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. To the end zone, and this is going to be brought in. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Touchdown.
That is
Los
Christian
Angeles.
Watson. His 3rd of the year. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
Duvernay on the return. The Raiders take
Lining up for one
and
final
10
snap.
at their own 30-yard line.
One final shot here. Trying to push deep downfield. And it is intercepted, but he couldn't stay in bounds. Ooh, offense catches a break there. So it's the Rams who take this one on the road. And as we play in October, they have kept their perfect start to the season going. To the point, Brock, I think you could argue they might be the league's best team in the front half of this campaign. With Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Rams are winners as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.